Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. Greetings, my brothers and sisters. My name is Imam Mahdi, and I am campaigning for 2020 USA Presidential Holy War Struggle Soul Salvation Campaign. That's my slogan. My objective in this campaign is that Allah's law become the law of the land. Through AJAAUCOAO Islam Political Nation Agency, the whole world, the universe, all of creation belongs to Allah. Therefore, He had put His servants on earth, that His law, to establish His law on planet Earth. And with me being from the United States of America, I am campaigning for 2020 presidential presidency. However, I have gave a few introductions and other videography productions. And I made my introduction of my political campaign. And I spoke about previously about the 19 sciences, the law that shall govern the land when I become president of the so-called United States of America transition from its evil and wicked ways into the righteous law of Allah, Al-Quran, which is this book right here, the Holy Quran. All his books are mentioned in this book. The Torah, which was revealed to Musa, some call him Moses, but Arabic Musa. The Zabur, that was revealed to David and Solomon. Y'all call it the Proverbs, or the Psalms, or Proverbs. And the Injil, that was revealed to Isa, whom y'all call Jesus. And y'all call it the Gospel of Jesus. And this is the Holy Quran that was revealed to Muhammad ibn Abdullah. All of those prophets that I just mentioned were servants of Allah, and they worship the oneness of Allah. And they inform us, all of mankind, to do likewise. However, this particular videography is to introduce you to the 19 sciences of Allah, the law that shall govern this land, and which you will find in AJAAUCOAO Islam Political Nation Agency. It is AJAAUCOAO 19 Universal Benevolent Laws of Allah, Al-Quran, that will replace the United States Constitution. However, before I get into that, I would like to highlight a few situations on why I'm campaigning for the 2020 presidential election. One, the so-called United States of America has had the so-called black African American enslaved since 1492, since Christopher Columbus was traveling and the other Moors was over here enslaving, even before the white man, so-called white man, had came upon this land. Therefore, my campaign is to abolish the 13th and 14th Amendment on my arrival. And what does the 13th and the 14th Amendment says? I'm not going to deal with the 13th Amendment because it's dealing with imprisonment, but I'm going to deal with the 14th Amendment. And the 14th Amendment explicitly says, Section 4 of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution says, the validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debt incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services, and suppression, insurrection, or rebellion shall not be questioned. What shall not be questioned? But neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States, or any claim for the loss or emancipation of any slave, but all such debt, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. In other words, black man in the United States of America, you are still a slave. Your so-called President Lincoln did not free you. What the Emancipation Proclamation did, or the Proclamation Emancipation did, it freed you from individual ownership. That means not just any man can walk around and own a slave and say, do this, nigga, do this, nigga, do that, nigga. They're not allowed to do it, even though they still do it today in these factories. But technically and legally, they're not allowed to do it. However, the United States took up that note of ownership of you. So you're still a slave. It's just that the individuals can't bondage you as slaves. But the United States have you under contract as slaves. And as it says, for any claim for the loss or emancipation of any slave, but all such debt, obligation, and claims shall be held illegal and void. So we know God is against the United States of America. And that was one highlight that I wanted to bring to you. And the other highlight that I want to bring to you is that which we call the United States of America, it belongs only to the natives, not to the so-called white man in America, not to the so-called black man in America, not to any foreigner who immigrated from other countries to this land, which we call the United States of America. All those such parties are illegally on this property. You know, when somebody steals something and sell it to somebody else, and the authorities find out that item was stolen, that item is removed from whomever was sold to, that person lost his investment, his money, because the item was stolen. So they take the item back from wherever it came from, and the person who stole the item and sold it, they become criminals. And sometimes the person who bought the item are prosecuted too. It's the same thing with this land. So all of you who have made contract with the United States for whatever reason, your contracts is no good. Your treaties are no good. Whatever contract you made with the United States is a practice of tyranny. Your contracts are void. Because this is not the United States of America land. They just occupy it. There are two countries on this land. The native and those who are practicing hostile occupied. This is hostile occupied territory. Hot, that's why I call it hot. Hostile occupied territory. So that's another thing that I wanted to highlight. And I also want to speak about the reparation for the people that are here. There are three major groups that's originally on this continent as far as dispute. We know the natives are here. You know, I am a native. I'm also a descendant of African descent. I'm also, even though I don't say it, but my great-grandfather is a white man. So therefore, I'm coming from all angles. Not only the black man shall receive reparation from every country on the continent of Africa in the Middle East, and any country that surrounds the Mediterranean and the Arabian Peninsula. The so-called black man of America shall receive 20% of resourceful land and resources from each of those countries. Each of those countries. As far as the natives, with my sea, it shall retrieve their land and take ownership. And those who stay here, they shall assist on this objective or return back to where they originally came from. Now, the white man, you were sent here too. You were sent away from your country. You were chased out from your country. You came here because you figured this was a new place to be. But you came here killing and stealing. But still, you was run out from your country. So you had to return back to Europe with reparations. So Queen Elizabeth and all you other European Union leaders in Europe, you have a debt to pay to the so-called white man in here of America. That's part of my campaign. That's what I, as President, Imam Mahdi, as president, will be implementing on day one. Because while I'm proceeding my presidential campaign, I'm going to be visiting the embassies in Washington, D.C. All of them that relates to this situation. And if any country reject my visit, then that particular country, when I become president, we will have no conversation. We're just going to take the whole country. So all of you foreigners, run that back to your country. Imam Mahdi is not here to play. So those are a few things that I wanted to highlight. And I said to the United States, prepare your military for battle, because as my campaign slogan said, 2020 U.S. Presidential Holy War Struggle Soul Salvation Campaign. So this is going to be the battle of all battles. You understand? So America needs to start training its men. Order my book, which is this book right here. This is the little manual. I have 3 volumes, 3 thick volumes. AJAAUCOAO, the Holy War Struggle. But this is the political manual. It's our political nation agency manual with the 19 science that should replace the United States Constitution. Article 19, universal benevolent laws of Allah al-Quran. That shall replace the United States Constitution. And every household should have this book. You know, everybody should read this book, because this book is, there's light in this little booklet here. And the 19 sciences are in this book right here. The 19 science, this is the first time it's been revealed to all of mankind. Even before the prophet, during the prophet Muhammad, he did not express the 19 sciences to his companions. He just taught them revealed revelation. And the 19 science was a science that was not revealed to them at the time. But it's in the Quran. The Quran was revealed, but it wasn't implemented in the world. That's why I'm here. Imam Mahdi is here. The book has been revealed, but now it's time to be implemented in the world. So the 19 sciences is we have here with AJAAUCOAO 19 Kinetical Behavior Sciences Formula. And before we get into 19 science, know that Allah created the entire universe. He created all things. Everything in creation belongs to Allah. So it's only right for His law to govern what He created. See, we don't believe in man-made laws. We believe in God-revealed law. Allah revealed law, which is Al-Quran. The law that is in authority today. And with that being said, Allah created 7 firmaments. The first thing that Allah created was Al-Nur, paradise, the bliss. You understand? That was the first thing of creation that Allah created. The second thing that Allah created was water. And that's when the explosion happened. When water and infinity collided due to the creation of water. This is no Big Bang theory that I'm speaking of. The Big Bang, which they speaking of, the science is speaking of, it came way after this creation here. So, not to get into that, I just want to introduce to you the 19 sciences. And as I say, the 7 firmaments, you have, starting from the first creation, you have infinity, which is AJAAUCOAO. And AJAAUCOAO, you have, we call it realization. Infinity, AJAAUCOAO. And then you have gravity, air, water, fire, electricity, and earth. And we know what earth is, the dirt which we walk upon. So these 7 firmaments is where all living life evolved from. And some people talk about creationism, evolutionism. You heard of yin and the yang, heaven and hell. One is not without the other. Creationism and evolutionism is what they both coexist. But I'll get into all that and later details, into all the specifics and sciences and whatever that make you understand a little bit better. However, I'm just introducing to you today the 19, that which I promised in previous production. Now, after the 7 firmaments, then when the human being is created, we are structured on the 19. We are structured on 19, and if you pull one of those elements from the 19, you become dysfunction. So the 19 flow together as one moving part. It's like a chain. A chain on the bike, a chain on anything, cause the machine to work. But if you take one link out of that chain, which break the chain, that machine do not work anymore. It becomes dysfunction. Same thing is with the 19. If you, how in America they separate politics from religion. That's why we're so dysfunctional. You understand? You can't separate God's law from politics. You can't separate God's law from science. You can't separate God's law from spirituality. You can't separate God's law from academics. You understand? And as I said, that's why I'm bringing the 19 to you, so you know what not to separate. And so in the 19, you have the physical, the mental, the emotional, the realization, the control, the will, and the infinite. That's 7. I'm going to say it again. You have the physical, the mental, the emotional, the realization, or the actualization, the control, the will, and the infinite. And the reason why I said the actualization, the realization, because if you're a person like myself and you know of all creation, because as I've spoken earlier, I've been to heaven and hell. I've been to heaven over 1,000 times. I've been to hell over 1,000 times. And I know the sciences of it. So to me, everything is realization to me. But to somebody who never experienced the natural and the supernatural, they only know what they see. So that's the difference. And then you come into the 7 sexualities. And the 7 sexualities, you're dealing with the rational, the spiritual, the academic, the religious, the political, and the model society. And the model society with the valid truth. And the valid truth, again, that makes it 7. You understand? And then, again, you come to the different stages of the mind. The interpersonal, the intrapersonal, the conscious, the subconscious, the superconscious, the magnetic conscious, the infinite conscious. That's 7 again. Well, he said, well, Imam Mahdi, you only said that it's 19. 777 is 21. Yes? But remember, at the end of each 7, there is infinity. There is infinity, the infinite conscious, the infinite, and the infinite, the infinite realization, and that infinity, the bliss of all creation, is bliss as 1. So now it becomes 666, and therefore you need the truth, the light, so it can become 19. And those who don't have the truth and the light, and you just got 666, what you got? You're dealing with Satan, you're dealing with misguidance, because there's no guidance in their life. So that's the 19. bliss, the 19, the bliss, and the bliss, El Nur.